Good morning from a clear but chilly day in Copenhagen, Denmark. That is correct. We have finally made it to Denmark, a country to which I've never been. Now, unfortunately, it's not really the morning anymore. I overslept a bit, which is one of the up and down sides of traveling with friends. Upside, of course, is you get to spend time with your friends. Downside is sometimes you stay up a little too late and do a poor job of recording video, which is also what happened in London. If you're curious why that video did not have a great ending, just sort of faded away because I meant to go out the next day and didn't. In any case, I will certainly endeavor to do better in Denmark, especially since I myself have not seen the sights, so I've got a little more drive to go see what's what. One thing that becomes immediately obvious as you walk around Denmark is just how useful and utilized the bike is as a mode of transportation. They are everywhere, even late at night. Even more to the point are these rows and rows of bikes outside the tube station. And in fact, Copenhagen is considered the most bikeable city in the world. Just looking at King Square as we exit the subway, you can tell what a fairy tale city this is. I mean, frankly, but for the price, this may be the greatest city on earth. You're allowed to carry beer in the open. The subway system is efficient, clean, not actually crazy expensive. The nightlife is probably the most fun that I've ever seen, rivaled only in my experience by Berlin. And it's bikeable, which I love, so. We'll have to see how the sites hold up, but in terms of its livability, I don't think Copenhagen has an equal. It was aesthetic. I'm joined on this trip by my friend Megan.
Hi, it's great to meet you all.
Yeah, all 100 of my followers. We are currently in a Danish park.
Now that I'm in charge.
Exactly, yeah, it's gonna go crazy.
We're about to blow up.
It's gonna go nuts. But we're heading over there. What is it, the Rosenborg?
The Rosenborg Castle.
Yeah, I think Borg means castle.
Wow.
In Danish.
There you have it.
It's like Berg in German, like 90%, but yeah. So, in any case, should be quite an adventure today. Up ahead now on your screens is Rosenborg, a castle inhabited and owned by the Danish royalty. Now, interestingly, it was initially built in 1606 as a country house for a different noble, but at some point in time, I forget when, the Danish royalty decided it would be theirs.
They said enough is enough.
Enough is enough, as they said. And today, it is still owned by them, but operated by whatever the National Park Service is for Denmark. Got a fun moat here, even though this is not a defensive castle. Even the bushes are aesthetic in Denmark. And the guards have bayonets, so they will run you through if you try to steal. What do you think? First impressions?
It's really cool. I'm very curious to see what's in store.
You said the crown jewels are here? Is that right?
Well, some kind of jewels.
Some kind of jewels. So we start our tour in the very artistic winter room Christian IV, who was apparently an avid jouster. Queen Louise's garden room. Looks like Rococo style on the floor.
It does indeed.
The only design term I know, because
Run
they talked about it so much in Schönbrunn, because it's like everything's Rococo, and so. No, it does look like someone wasn't trying as hard with this one. From the dark room, we enter the aptly named marble room. So with this mouthpiece, you could apparently talk to the other side of the castle. It's like those little things on a playground. Genealogy, probably, the monarchs. The tapestry shows Alexander the Great and his conquests. We're in the Great Hall, the magnificent Great Hall. With these cool lions that don't really look actually all that ferocious. Look more playful.
Yeah.
That one's got a goofy look on its face. So that was the Rosenborg, and speaking just for myself, I'd call it a rousing success. Your thoughts, Megan?
I agree. I feel like that gave me a lot of context on Danish history that I did not have previously. So
There you have it.
I would
Learning,
recommend.
having
Yes.
fun, I recommend. You for sure see. Now, the beauty of Denmark is I don't understand the currency at all. So I don't know if that was expensive or not. I think it was.
I also am not sure.
Yeah, I think it might have been $20 a person. I'm not sure, is the point. So, you get ignorance is bliss. I'm sure I'll cringe when I look at my bank statement, but for now, having a great time.
Excitement.
Exactly.
Not knowing.
We are now back in King's Square. Over there is the National Theatre. And we're going towards New Haven, which is aesthetically the greatest part of Copenhagen.
Or so we've been told.
Or so we've been told. And I mean, just looking at it from here, I'm already very impressed, and I cannot wait to get a closer look. And here it is, the harbor aesthetic that Copenhagen is known for. Reminds me in some ways of Hamburg, and you're right on the water. Or ships, whatever, you know. I feel like you could just punt someone into the water. Someone like Megan, yeah. Night has fallen in Copenhagen. We're now on the search for the best sandwich in Copenhagen, which apparently is at a spot called... I don't remember either.
I'm gonna try to say it.
Oh,
I'm
is it?
gonna try.
Oh, it's a super Danish word, right?
Yeah.
Super Danish word, so...
We'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll find it. We'll show a picture of it, because a picture is worth 1,000 words, so... Haha. So it's Smogs Luget, I guess.
Probably still say
Alright, so we're hoping this is the best sandwich in Copenhagen. Yeah, let us know.
We got two different types.
Two different, that's true.
We'll have a thoughtful discussion
Yeah.
and select.
Well, take the bite. That works for the aesthetic of it.
I don't think it'll be a quick shot.
No, it's gonna be a great shot. Go for it. Yeah, it's gonna be a weird shot. What are your thoughts? Best sandwich?
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna keep eating, but yeah.
Alright, that's smart. Alright, we'll check back in. As you can see, I'm a member of the Clean Plate Club. Megan's not. Megan, what are your thoughts?
So good.
So good. Good morning from Copenhagen, day 2. Would you say it's a good morning?
I would say it's a good morning.
It's a good morning then. It's been decided. We're off in search of baked goods and coffee.
Reviews to come.
Reviews to come. Will we settle for just one baked good and coffee?
Only time will tell.
No, we won't. That was the wrong answer. We won't do it because we're going to at least 2. Because what if the other one's better? All right, we're at Heart Baggery.
Yes.
Black sesame cookie on the table. Initial thoughts.
It's good.
Fire?
It's really good.
Worth the wait. Still a big line.
Let's see. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's quite good.
There you have it. Don't ask me the name. I don't know it. It's good though. We got the cardamom pastry, which is It's different, really good though. So we got Holmenskirke, built in the mid 1600s. And then I believe up there's the Borgen, Christiansborg. A very unique parliamentary building, as it also houses the executive offices and the judiciary. So combines all three branches of government under one roof. Quite exciting. We've made it. Enjoy the sights. First stop, the King's Staircase. The Danish crest is quite reminiscent of England's three lions. It's a pretty constant motif here as well. So interestingly, this floor is made from wood. It used to be part of a battleship, now sunk by the British. Rather cool engravings on the door. It's going to accommodate up to 400 guests. Got like weird impressionist paintings on the wall. So this appears to be commemorating like the 21st century. I think it's mostly 20th century. But got Holocaust, World War II, World War I. Looks like Gandhi and Kennedy down here. Lenin over there, Mao. It's quite an interesting collection. I think that's Woodrow Wilson. There it goes. Part 1 of the Royal Tour is complete. What do we think?
That was really cool. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit.
Oh, well, there you have it. Very cool. Not the grandest palace I've ever seen. Very homely.
Yeah, but it's there's a lot of information that I think is interesting to learn about, and yep, I would say it's worth it.
All right, worth it. And now we head to the ruins of the old castle, because there have been 3 or 4 or 5 even palaces built in this ground. Few iterations. First one was built in 1167. Just a little fort. So not quite so grand as what's here now. I think we're going to get to see the ruins of that fort. We're traveling back in time. A moment ago, yesterday, last year, 2008, 2008, 1900, 1800, 700, 600, 800, 400, 500, 1200. Oh, 1200. Spooky. This is one of the monsters in the old castle. Thoughts on the...
I could have done a better job.
You could have done a better job on the ruins?
So, for context, there's the ruins, which are interesting, which are historical, but they've also integrated this art exhibit on monsters, but it just doesn't work. They like give you tips on like how to not be anxious and angry, and
we're against mental health awareness on this vlog. We are strictly against it. Remember that.
We're certainly for it.
No, we're
but
against it.
That approach, it just wasn't. I think maybe some of the translations were maybe off too.
It could be.
It was a little funky.
Oh, they give you recipes.
That's cool.
Well, that's worth the price of admission, huh?
Wow.
Can make soup ambassador. So they're making a nice fake tenderloin here in the stoves. You had to have a lot of stoves in case you were cooking for a lot of people. Got the sun with us. Get out of the way of it. Europe's most phallic castle from this angle. I feel like we should have come in from this side the first time. Alright, so we've seen the palace, and also, I guess it has royalty, and also all the elected government. Pretty neat combo, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I thought it was fantastic.
And a little canal. It's one of those buildings that has a bunch of restaurants, including Bastard Cafe, which I have to assume is going to feel just like home for me. It's like a board game shop. Seeing as this is the Radhusplatz, this must be the Radhus itself, City Hall. Beautiful Baroque revival style, probably. I don't exactly know.
For a second there, I was like, wow, you know a lot about art and architecture.
Yeah. Oh, boy, I can make things up.
I remembered who I was talking
Yeah,
to.
I mean, Baroque revival, it could be. Sure.
Baroque revival.
Sure looks like it could be Baroque revival.
I'm running with it. It's going on the YouTube.
Or maybe it's just Baroque. And it's not, it's legit Baroque. Oh. Timing!
We nailed that.
Final day in Copenhagen. We got our victuals.
Yeah.
There, yeah. And
They're
great from a place that just says bakery. So.
The other side.
Oh, and bread. Bakery bread. In any case, we're off to the hippie town in Copenhagen where apparently you're not supposed to film, which we will put to the test.
Huh.
Maybe it's just Pleasure Street. You can't. Oh. Photo okay, it says. Look at that. There you have it. So, a bunch of art galleries, as you'd expect on a hippie commune. Oh, someone died waiting for legalization of cannabis, apparently. Damn shame. Leonard, free my homie Leonard, he didn't do nothing. People have horses here. I think we've somewhat left Christiania behind, though there are still the graffiti signs. Instead we're taking a nice nature walk.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Walk on the wild side. Enjoying the wildlife Denmark has to offer, like mallard ducks, but Danish style. Not a bad home, considering them. I mean, I wonder if they're still squatters at this point. I guess I don't know. But. So we are on the grounds of the most celebrated restaurant in Copenhagen.
I think in the world. I think it was named the best restaurant in the world.
Apparently the best in the world. Now, apparently you need to make reservations like 6 months in advance, which we did not do, as we did not know we were coming here 6 months ago. So. You will have to content yourselves with views from the outside greenhouses, which is surely where they get some of their produce.
Yeah, I imagine.
That's how farm to table it is. The farm is the table. Just a beautiful harbor city.
Yeah, she's cute. You want to have a brisket now?
Have a little ski. It's past noon. Past noon. We're on vacation. We're on holiday.
That's true, yeah.
1756. Before America was founded, that building was there. Well, America is a country. Obviously there are people there, but this is...
That seems...
We've arrived in the funny hat part of Denmark, as you can see. Funny hats. Just like in England. Bloody old England, as they say. So, I believe Amalienborg is the royal residence in Copenhagen. Yes, there's been confirmation. Oh look, funny hat on a non-guard.
I saw that.
She's... You probably shouldn't say something to me, because I'll say it loudly. Yeah. I don't know if you're allowed to go inside these residences or not. Apparently they may be closed to visitors at the moment, but we can at least appreciate the courtyard on this very sunny blue day. Church or castle? The question. I think church. I think it's the church we biked by yesterday.
Yeah,
I think the assault rifle is more effective than the sword. And we've arrived at a covered market. In exactly the amount of time it should have taken. And don't anyone tell you different. We're gonna sample some local foods and probably drinks. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Wow. Not quite as poppin' as the one in Madrid, but
It is a Monday.
it's a Monday. That's a fair point. And in we go. Oh, it's warm.